This is 7 News.
Tonight, a senior advisor to Colin Barnett forced to quit.
James, can you tell us why you were sacked?
As the Premier says sorry to Mark McGowan.
A close call as a truck bursts into flames on Stirling Highway.
Oh no!
The Di Bliss tragedy, her brother's message to help others.
Get help and ask for help.
And that superhuman in one of moments.
Nothing I can say that can do justice to what we've just seen.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Rick Ardon and Susannah Carr.
Good evening. A senior member of Colin Barnett's team has been forced to quit over an email showing the house of opposition leader Mark McGowan. And the Premier has apologised to Mr McGowan. Jeff Parry reports. A total fire ban has just been put in place for tomorrow. The temperature due to hit 37 degrees and gusting easterly winds are forecast. Today's strong winds caused firefighters to lose control of a bushfire near Bindoon. And the relentless easterly also brought down a big tree, crushing 3 cars.
The fire was under control at 8 this morning, but by 3 this afternoon, the wind picked up and the flames raced off again. 70-kilometre-an-hour gusts sent embers flying hundreds of metres. Firefighters upgraded the warning to an emergency. About 100 fireys will work through a second night to get on top of it. The fire got to within about a kilometre of buildings. Further east in Wundowie, planes, helicopters and fire trucks quickly put out a fire that started when a power line was snapped by the wind. This tree had the same fate. The strong easterly brought it down, crushing 3 cars at Centro Kalamunda. Clarence Lowe was inside his Prado when the tree fell.
I looked up and the whole tree was coming towards me, so I tucked my legs in and I laid down over the console onto the passenger side there and looked up and just watched the tree come down on top of the roof.
All 3 are likely write-offs. One of them's a brand new Mazda. Blake Johnson, 7 News.
An elderly Perth man has been charged with murdering his sick and disabled partner. Julie Kuhn was partly paralysed and spent most of her days in a wheelchair after suffering a stroke and arthritis. 81-year-old Herbert Erickson was initially charged with grievous bodily harm over her death in their Armadale home earlier this month. Today, the charge was upgraded. The court heard the 81-year-old is chained to his hospital bed and under 24-hour surveillance.
A coroner's court has been told a young father who drowned off 2 rocks would have survived if he'd had an emergency beacon on his boat. The drowning tragedy has led to calls for all boats to be fitted with the beacons, known as EPIRBs, even for short trips out to sea. Samantha Jolly reports.
The brother of Alan Bond's wife, Di Bliss, wants her death to send a message about suicide and depression. Peter Bliss bravely spoke through his grief in an effort to help others facing mental illness. Emmy Kabansky reports.
There was a close call on Stirling Highway today after a truck burst into flames. The flaming vehicle crossed 4 lanes of traffic and the drama was caught on camera by nearby office workers.
Novak Djokovic has called his Australian Open victory over Rafael Nadal the best match of his career. Others are calling it the greatest tennis game of all time. The 6-hour thriller was the longest final in Grand Slam history.
Was incredible. Still to come on 7 News, we'll tell you what's happened to Cyclone Iggy. And
fog and smoke, a deadly combination in the US. At least 10 dead in a Florida highway pileup.
And the shock winners and losers at the Screen Actors Guild Awards.
So it's getting hot again tomorrow and there's a fire weather warning. Mostly sunny and 37 after a low tonight of 19. Then 38 degrees on Wednesday. A possible shower but still hot on Thursday and Friday. And we're looking at a mostly sunny and cooler weekend. Rick and Sue.
Thanks, Natalia. That's 7 News for this Monday. Thanks for your company.
Now here's Monica with Today Tonight.
Nobody knows.